What's going on, world? My name is Nate Poole. You know the deal. We are back. Happy New Year 2024. We are at our first stop, our first tour stop, Vancouver, Washington, back in the Monsters living room. And we are graced with the presence of the one and only. Let them know who you are.
My name is Steven Williams. I'm Jared Jenkins. Great to be here. Thank you for having me, Nate.
Steven Williams, Jared Jenkins in the building. It's a pleasure to sit down with you, sir.
Of course.
We see each other a lot, but this has been a great opportunity, this Monsters living room, to be able to chop it up a little bit more. You know what I mean?
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I don't do interviews very well, but we'll see how this goes.
Bro, this is just you and me having a conversation.
Okay. Perfect.
And first things first, before we go any further into who you are, what you do, the 106 in Park Halloween video.
Oh gosh.
Can we talk about the 106 in Park Halloween video?
Oh.
If you don't know, you need to go to Jared's Instagram ASAP. Can you just enlighten us about the 106 in Park Halloween video, please?
So I'm gonna give you a really Cliff Notes version.
Cliff Notes.
Of how this comes about. So every Halloween, I do a homage to something 80s or 90s or 2000s where I like reenact certain videos, anything pop culture. So this year I dedicated my Halloween video to the 106 in Park. So I wanted to do staple videos
Legendary.
that you may have forgot about. And I buy it's a very expensive process.
It is
Very expensive.
One of my favorite comments was Tatiana Parker. Shout out Tati. She was like, if I had the commitment and the execution that you had, Jared, the world would be a better place. The reason I bring up the 106 in Park Halloween video is because I think it's I know it was somewhat comedic and people got a kick out of it, but it speaks to your artistic ability, it speaks to your commitment, it speaks to your dedication, and more so it speaks to your style. And I feel like style is such a key foundational concept for you. You go to your website, and the first quote you see, my mission in life is not merely to survive, but to thrive, and to do so with some passion, some compassion, some humor, and in bold letters, some style.
Yes.
By the one and only Maya Angelou. The next quote you see, real style is never done right or wrong. It's a matter of being yourself on purpose. By Bruce Boyer. So talk to me about just that simple phrase, style, like what does that mean to you?
For me, honestly, I remember growing up and not being afforded a lot of material things. And I realized once I graduated from college, I said this to my friend. I remember his name is Prashan. I said, my idea of success, barring all my bills are paid, is me walking out the house every day with an outfit that I loved. And it just lifted my confidence. It lifts it. For me, style is just something about what represents you from a garment perspective.
Absolutely.
I think there's nothing that you can't do wrong with style. I think it's a good time for me to play. Yeah. I love going into my closet, cutting stuff up. My bad, I forgot.
We good?
Cutting stuff up, like altering things. I'm teaching myself how to sew now.
Are you really?
So I'm trying to get on my Robert Greene, trying to step my game up.
Absolutely. That collab would be crazy, by the way.
Oh, it's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming.
Just wait. Just be patient.
No, but I feel like style is truly important. It's a very, very strong aspect to who I am.
Yes.
You know?
Yes. I wish I could pull it out right now, but Tim Gunn has an incredible quote about the clothes, kind of pushing back on the man or the woman makes the clothes, but something about the clothes are still very important.
Oh,
it is a first impression.
Oh, absolutely,
right?
Absolutely. I think it's how you introduce yourself.
Yeah.
My sister told me it's kind of, I guess, what's the word I'm looking for? Materialistic in a way, but she told me the first thing you do when you meet somebody, you look at their shoes, and it'll tell you a lot about how they view themselves.
It's true. It's so true.
And I'm like, now I get older, I don't take that to heart, but I remember me being young and very when I was a little bit more materialistic. I can buy sneakers now for $20 as long as I style them right.
Absolutely.
But yeah, it says how you introduce yourself to the world.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
So you use the word play, and I like that. I mean, looking at the website and looking at your Instagram dedicated to styling, I mean, it's versatile.
Yeah.
You are able, to a whole spectrum of looks and vibes and energies. Do you enjoy that? Would you be able to put a description or a title on your style? Or is it just so wide ranging you just like to play in all these different sandboxes?
I would say the latter. I think I really, really love to play. I think a lot of, especially dedicated to that page, a lot of the posts that I make are very spontaneous. I'll go into my closet and I'll have maybe some jeans that I want to style, and I go in and I try stuff on, I cut stuff up, turn things inside out. I think the biggest thing for me when it comes to that page in general is just, like you said, it's just a wide range of my self-expression. And it's a testament to how I view my dance career. Like, I'm fortunate enough to be dancing, choreographing, assisting, teaching. Like, I don't want to put myself in a sort of a box. And it could be a little bit limiting, or not limiting, intimidating for people who can't put a grasp on me in general. But I like that. You know, you never know what you're going to get.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. Diversify the portfolio.
Exactly.
You'd be able to come with a whole, a whole spectrum, a whole array of energies and styles, from the movement to the clothing. Now, when it comes to styling professionally, how do you go about styling an artist or someone else? Right? It's one thing to style yourself and play around, but I think it's probably a whole different skill set or an eye to be able to style someone else and make them look great.
I think one of the biggest things I'm learning, and I'm still in the process of learning when it comes to styling other people besides myself, is making sure that they feel comfortable in the garment. I think my personal style can't be superimposed on someone who doesn't have what's the word? Not skill set, but the vibe to pull it off. I think having really honest conversations about what they like to wear, their body shape, what reads versus on camera opposed on print. Like, there's certain things that you have to like take into account
that go into that equation.
Yeah, but I think knowing them and being very honest with what their goal is and how they want to express themselves, and really trying to get them to step outside their comfort zone once they trust. It's a trust thing. Like, it's a trust.
It's that sweet spot between pushing them just enough, but still finding that comfort zone for them to be able to own that outfit.
The true part, and it was anybody, celebrities or just the everyday person, is owning it and being very comfortable in what you have on. It reads when you're not comfortable in the outfit.
Yes. Walking in those high heels.
Like, take those off. If you ain't a high heel girl, take those things off.
Right.
Stop playing with me.
So to round it out, any of these young dancers that we come across all across the country, right? And our main mission is really trying to be a bridge and elevate them and give them the skill set to step in, not only to the industry, but into themselves as artists, right? And we get back to that quote, real style is never right or wrong. It's a matter of being yourself on purpose. Any words of advice or words of wisdom to close us out to any young dancer who might be watching, trying to figure out what is their style and who they are and how do they step into that?
I would say the biggest thing is, like I said it before, play. Try new things on. The biggest thing I've learned, especially as audition season comes up and things like that, it's important to really practice the style in class. If you really having trouble dancing in jeans and you want to throw jeans on for an audition, practice. I think the biggest part is practicing and understanding what you don't like. I think a lot of times we see things and style and fashion is pushed on us a lot, and we think that what's in style. Another thing, don't ever tell you something that's not in style. Wear what you want. Wear what you want. Sorry, I can go on a tangent.
Go for it. Preach. Let them know. That's what we're here for.
Is be yourself, explore. I think the biggest thing is self-exploration when it comes to yourself in general, and then when it comes to your style and your personal style. So nothing is ever wrong. Try it. If you don't like it, you can always. I saw a video on TikTok. She said, try it. You can always take it off.
That's it. That's it. And you as a teacher, as a choreographer, and honestly, how you carry yourself in your clothes and in your style, it's a bold example of playing and being fearless and bold, my friend. So continue fighting the good fight, man. It's always a pleasure. I appreciate you.
Thank you for having me.
We out. Monsters Dance 2024. Let's get it.